Bo, May 6th. How's it going, guys?
Going on, and it's Friday. Take flight.
Hey,
Friday,
I'm
here
Bo.
we are. Living for the
I'm doing good,
weekend.
guys. Happy to be here. Hopefully, we can give out some good plays for you guys again today and get those pockets a little heavier.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's the plan. That's the plan. Yeah, no shows on Saturday. I should have asked you guys where we came on. Um, Bo, do you bet the race? Do you bet the Kentucky Derby at all?
No, have not ever bet horses in my life.
Well, that's not the best race to bet on. Usually, it's a field of 18 to 20 horses. So it's, to be honest, it's a crapshoot. To be honest, you bet it at all, TMAC?
No, I have a couple guys that I follow that are pretty heavy into it. I'll follow the odd time, but I don't really fuck around with it too much.
Yeah,
Throw 10
I'll,
bucks here
I'll
and
play.
there on a horse.
Yeah, I'll play it here and there just for fun money. I'm no horse handicapper by any means, but it is fun to
Hmm
watch 2.5 minutes of them guys running around the track. And so that's tomorrow, Saturday, and then we'll have some more basketball. But Bo and I will come back on later today and do a NBA special. The reason we're here today was for the Dodgers Cubs game early start, and then it got rained out. So the Yankees have been rained out as well. And I've got word that there's a good possibility Baltimore's going to get rained out, Boston's going to get rained out, and was it Philly? I think it was Philly and Philly. So Philly and the Mets. So more than likely those games will get rained out, is what I hear. A lot of rain up in the Northeast, so be careful if you're throwing any of those into parlays because you're gonna have that leg voided out, so your juicy parlays won't be so juicy. But yesterday recap. Go ahead, Bo. Recap.
Well, I took the Blue Jays in the first five. That loss came out looking pretty good. They got the home run, went up two, but Joe Barrios gave up 6 runs in the first five, so that was a loser. I also lost with the parlay I had with Blue Jays and the Astros. And I also lost with the Astros on the money line. They was up 2-0 the whole game. They let Detroit go 2 runs top of the ninth. That's why I always say I hate betting home teams on the run line when stuff like that happens. So I did not have a good day, but I did cash in with Green over 5.5 strikeouts. Got plus money on that. And yeah, man, not a good day for me yesterday. The Murphy did not come through. Philadelphia got 7 runs in the bottom of the first. So yeah, man, it was a rough day for your boy. I took it on the chin, but new day. You know what I'm saying? Try to see if we could bounce back.
Yeah, 7 was the number yesterday. Weird. Mets came back and scored 7 in the ninth. Ended up beating the Phillies, and
Historic.
with the home runs, I think your boy Green got 7 strikeouts, but then also 5 home runs. So
Yeah, yeah,
what a mess. He just got beat the hell out of. So
that was weird. You know what I'm saying? I seen that. I was like, wow.
yeah, I've never seen somebody give up 5 home runs and stick around to get 7 strikeouts in less than 3 innings. So when he
Yeah.
was getting them out there, he was mowing them down. But if he wasn't striking them out, they were in a home run. It was bizarre. But that's what the Reds are bizarre. Hey, Dawes. Hey, BP. They're both in here. How's
But
it going?
on a good note, Mr. Johnny, I did cash in with both of my Colorado Rockies plays. I had them on the run line and I took them straight up. So with those 2 wins and the strikeouts for Green, I only lost for a couple of units. So not too bad. You know what I'm saying, with those 3 winners there.
Right on, right on. Joseph's there. How's it going, Joseph? Just to recap, I only gave 2 plays yesterday. I gave Boston. It was 0-0 until the bullpen came in, and then it just got ugly. I don't even remember. 8-0, because I did have an under and it pushed on the 8 on a different play. But the Boston play I gave out on the show lost. But I did give an under 8.5 in the Minnesota Baltimore game, and it ended on 8, 5-3, getting the win there. So 1-1 on the free plays. Coming at you with some more free plays today. How'd you do yesterday, T Mac?
I did very good, guys. Had a nice bounce back day. We had Tampa Bay money line that cashed. Miami money line that lost. It was a fairly close game though. Detroit first 5 under 4.5 that cashed. Toronto first 5 over 4 that cashed. Cleveland's team total over 1.5 in the first 5 that also cashed. So we finished the day 4-1.
That's what's up, man. You see, when one of us do wrong, somebody always pull up the slack. Appreciate
Wow.
Yeah.
Day
That's what we're
TMAC.
here for.
So there you go. I guess you're going to have to fire out some more winners today. Follow that up with some more big plays
Sure.
today. Yeah, we were coming for, like I said, the Dodgers Cubs, and that got rained out. Maybe we'll see a doubleheader tomorrow. Shooters on TMAC. What you got today?
Well, I'm hoping that Mets game doesn't get canceled. I'll go ahead and give that one out because it's a very interesting game. Obviously, you got Scherzer
Yeah.
versus
Let me
Gibson.
jump in real quick. Yeah, give it out because more than likely, if it does get rained out, hopefully we'll get the same matchup tomorrow and can work off your numbers if it does. So,
Yep. Okay.
yeah,
Sounds good.
yeah.
So, yeah, it's a very interesting game, guys. I'm going to give a little bit more of a breakdown just because there is a lot of numbers. So Scherzer faced Philadelphia in his last, I believe, and he gave up 4 runs. So what's going to happen now is Scherzer's off about that. He's going to make adjustment. He's really going to try not to duplicate the mistakes he made against Philly this time out. So I think he's going to be, in his top form today. Philly is hitting the ball, but the last 7 though they're only hitting 216. So I don't really trust their sticks. Like I do trust their sticks, but at the moment I don't. Versus Scherzer, they have a 249 average with home runs and doubles. They have seen him 270 times, so that's a very comforting feeling for Philly. But Scherzer struck them out 83 times, and they only have 50 hits. So I do lean towards Scherzer today. I expect maybe Philly to get 1.5, maybe 2 runs off him. Then over on Philly's side with Gibson, he's been phenomenal. His last start was also against the Mets, I believe. So I think he's going to come out and try to pitch the same game and possibly get lit up because, Mets are going to make adjustments. They just faced them. They're not going to be happy about the last appearance. And the Mets are hitting the ball right now, guys, at 257 in the last 7 days. So that's really good. I like that a lot. They don't have the greatest numbers versus Gibson. 224 average with 165 plate appearances, 35 hits, 29 strikeouts. So they don't seem to bomb away off Gibson, but I think they're going to make the adjustments today and get 2 runs off him at least. And then Philly's bullpen's trash. We all know that. I expect the Mets to get 2+ runs off them as well. So the play for this is going to be the Mets team total over 3.5, -120.
And there you go. So Dawes is digging in right here. Dawes Diggity. He thinks the Mets and the Yankees games are canceled. Yankees game is definitely canceled. I can definitely confirm that with 100%. And the Mets and Phillies, there's a very good chance. But what TMAC has done is give us that in case we have the same 2 pitchers, Scherzer and Gibson, on the hill, because you're still in favor of those numbers, whether it's tonight or early tomorrow afternoon, because you didn't really give a breakdown of Scherzer does this at night and he sucks in the day or none of that. So there we go. Junior and BP are in agreement that TMAC is the man. So there we go. We're going to have to get TMAC a raise here.
Thanks, boys.
Got a consensus on that. And, yeah, Dawes probably going to get canceled, but it's good play anyway for something to look at early tomorrow. First part of a doubleheader. Yep, the Phillies game is off the board. Bobby's chiming in too. Yeah, Baltimore, Philly,
Sucks.
Boston. A lot of the Northeast games, a lot of rain I hear up there. Not here. It's nice and sunny, beautiful. BP ended up taking 3 of our plays and hitting a +300 parlay. He hit the under. 4.5 first Tigers Astros, and the Rockies -1.5. Oh, so he took 2 plays and hit a 3-to-1 underdog, or 3-to-1 parlay.
Cool.
So Good job, guys. He had the Yankees, but that's not going to talk about because that's not till tomorrow. And yeah, you got to watch these pitching change-ups at double headers and just a mess tomorrow with the rotations.
So
BP,
the Yankee game.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, the Yankee game. Do you think they'll replay the same matchup tomorrow? Then
It's hard to tell. It's hard.
Okay.
It's up, because now you have that extra day of rest. This guy might be available, and he might be a better match. He might pitch better in the day. They look at all them analytics, and there is a lot of good value in analytics. On I followed the Phillies a couple years ago, and they couldn't win on Friday night, man. It was like Fade City. Every Friday they'd lose Phillies. Every Friday, and I just found that trend and just stuck with it. And some pitchers pitch better in the day, some pitchers pitch better at night. Yep. So there's other factors too when you really dig into a lot of these things.
Baseball has a lot of information to go through, more so than any other sport, I think.
Yeah, and you can do all you can and still end up wrong.
Yeah.
Nice call on the Rockies. So there's Mike. He's happy there. So we got them all coming back. Everybody's happy today. Nobody's really stirring the pot yet. So Junior's here, so we'll wait, buddy. Take it easy today. So there we go. All right, I'll lead out here next. TMAC gave a play. Hopefully we get in today, but if not, in tomorrow. Scherzer and Gibson will be that matchup. If it's not that matchup, pretty much everything TMAC said is kind of out the window, really. Yeah. But what we do know, hopefully, is the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds are going to square off the 3-22 Cincinnati Reds. All right, Junior, you're going to love it here, but I'm taking the Reds here. First 5. Reds are getting a plus 110 against JT Brubaker. Been fading Brubaker the last 2 seasons, including this season, and just cashing every time out. Brubaker started 5 games so far. He's 0-2. He's only pitched 20 innings in 5 games, so he's barely even getting to the 4th. He's given up 17 runs in 20 innings, 15 of them earned, a couple with some errors. 6.20 ERA. So we're going first 5 with the Cincinnati Reds. Connor Overton's on the hill today for the Reds at home. I mean, the Reds are really trying there. The bats are hitting the ball. It's not a lack of bats. It's the bullpen that's just horrible. I'm surprised somebody doesn't get beat up in that bullpen because, I mean, they put up runs. Stevenson had a hell of a game last night, hitting for home run, double, RBIs. And the bullpen just comes in and blows and gives up 10 more runs. It's ridiculous. So, Overton, 1 game start, 5 innings, 1.69 ERA. Last time out, he made it through 5 innings, but the bullpens blew it when Connor Overton pitched, losing 4-3. So, we're going with the Reds in the first 5. I do believe Bo is on this play as well. We tried to talk TMAC to get a consensus. We got 2 out of 3 because, Bo, you're on this, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
yesterday they come out strong, man. They put up 3 runs pretty fast. I think if they can do that today, I think they'll be able to get us this cover, man, in the first 5. So yeah, I'm backing you on that one.
So TMAC does not see no value at the Reds plus 200 yesterday. Yeah, it's not that today, BP. The line's closer to Pittsburgh minus 125-ish on the road. They are at the Great American Ballpark. Not that it really matters to Cincinnati where they play. Reds suck ass. Yes, they do, Junior. But I'm taking them in the first 5. I'm not saying they're going to win the game. So,
yeah,
that's where my money's at.
I can see it.
I like it.
It's a 4.5-star play. I almost wanted to sell it. I really like it. I think the Reds will win the first 5, and then they'll find a way to lose the game. The bullpen will Overton will pitch the game of his life and get through 6 innings and no hits, and then or no runs or something, and then they'll give up 13 between the 7th and the 9th.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
And Brubaker, he'll probably get shelled. It could end up. I think it's 8.5 total, so we'll see where it goes. So there we go. That's my first play of the day. Leave it or like it. Plus 110 on the Reds first 5.
Yeah. I'm rocking with it.
It is with something, Bo. What you got?
All right, man. I'm gonna go ahead and just stick to my props since I have a lot to say. So I'm looking at this game between the Blue Jays and the Guardians. We got Kevin Gausman going for Blue Jays, and this guy's been lights out, man. He's really doing good with the Blue Jays. 4 stars, got an ERA under 3. I think it's like 2.24. And in all his 4 stars, he got 8 or more strikeouts in each game. So I'm going over his strikeouts, man. Right now it's hitting at 6.5. I got it plus 105. And yeah, man, Cleveland has been hitting the ball. But I think tonight, man, they're gonna have a little struggles with this guy. So I'm just gonna keep riding him, man. Like I say, he done got 8 or more strikeouts in all 4 games. We got it at 6.5 at plus money. So sign me up, man. Kevin Gausman over 6.5 strikeouts.
All right, there you go. Gausman over 6.5 strikeouts. That's good call, good play on that. Chip's here. How's it going, Chip? How you gonna go and take the Reds? I don't know, Chip. It's Friday. Still Cinco de Mayo, maybe. Still, I don't know. But we're taking them.
We're taking
First
him.
5 though. Pay attention, Chip. That's first 5, not full game. So, all right. And Bo likes the over 6.5. Kevin Gausman thinks the Indians bats are gonna come out not being able to touch that ball. What's up next, TMAC?
Okay, I'm on the same play actually. Or same game, I guess you should say. A little bit of a different angle. I hope we can both somehow win it. I got Cleveland in the first 5 money line. I took as a 0.5 unit bet. And I also took Cleveland's team total over 2.5 at minus 120 for the full game. Gausman is a great pitcher. He does pitch better on the road as well. But the one thing that's going to counter that a little bit enough for me to like it enough is that Cleveland is hitting. They're hitting 276. They have seen Gausman, not a lot, but enough to somewhat be. Actually, I wouldn't say enough, but they've seen him a little bit. Toronto's bullpen isn't really that trustworthy right now, I don't think. So I expect, since Cleveland's hitting, I expect them to get 1 to 2 runs off of Gausman. I'm hoping to get the 2. But I could see the 1. But then the bullpen is where Cleveland's going to get the runs, I think, to get over the 2.5 runs. The money line is just more of a bet on Bieber, actually, because he's been pitching well, too. He has a 1.5 ERA at home, only in 6 innings, but the Jays aren't really hitting that well right now. So I'm kind of trusting Cleveland to get to Toronto's bullpen to get those runs over 2.5. I like that play the most, but I also went with the first 5 money line.
Yeah. Well, we still can both hit this because yesterday I had Green over 5.5 strikeouts. He got 7, but we saw Milwaukee still put up 10 runs. So
Yeah, exactly.
Even though those strikeouts are in play, Cleveland still can put up some runs as well. So we both can still cash. So it's not really going together.
Well, yeah, you can put up 1 to 2 runs. Like as for Gausman, he can give up 1 to 2 runs, and that's still a quality start. And he can still hit his 8 strikeouts, like you said. I only think Cleveland, they might get 1 to 2. I don't think they're going to get 3 off the guy. So I expect Gausman to have a quality start. And I hope he does hit his strikeouts because I am a Toronto fan.
I actually think that Toronto gonna get this win today.
Okay.
They have not been, but they've been playing so many close games. So probably the better play would just take Cleveland. If you can, I think you'll get them at a good price. With the run line at home, I say Toronto don't lost. I think they don't won like 11 games by only 1 run. So that's probably a good angle as well to take the Guardians with the +1/2. I don't know what that come out to be, but I know right now I think Toronto is like -145. So you probably can get some good value with taking that run line with Cleveland.
Yeah, the total in the game's pretty low, 6.5. So they're not expecting a lot of runs. And TMAC, you're only needing 2 runs off of first 5 Indians, Guardians.
No, I got the first 5 money line for Cleveland, and then the team total over 2.5 for the full game. It was a pretty low.
Okay, so you think that they're
low.
going to get 3 runs in the whole game?
Yeah.
So, still splitting half of that 6. So, very plausible. It definitely could happen. It's probably the race to 3 today. Whoever can get the 3 runs first probably could win the game.
Yeah.
If it stays as expected at 6.5 runs, we end up in a 3-3 tie that overcashes automatically.
Mm-hmm.
Over and under might be too low.
It could be. These numbers have been jumping up. It could be if you see each team being able to put up 3.
Well, we all know Toronto can hit. They're just a little struggling a little bit, and Cleveland's hitting right now too. So, but the pitchers are great, so it is kind of a tough number, I think.
Well, it's just what you're going to get in the bullpen innings depends on the pitch. How many good strong innings you get out.
Cleveland bullpen got work. You know what I'm saying? Last 2 yesterday, the day before yesterday, they had a double header, and then last night they got work pretty good too. Shaw was in there. So they bullpen, might be a little taxed today. So I'm right. I'm just really just looking at this total. I might jump on this over, man. I think that both teams can get some runs. Last night we seen that what's the name had a 6.5 total. It ended at 7 with Tampa Bay and Seattle. So I think those totals are just kind of like automatic. Just jump on that over, man. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that happened in San Francisco too. I had over 7. It was too low to me. The wind blowing out ended up 7-1. Giants couldn't even put up runs. It was all Cardinals. So I think the books are adjusting. They're trying to find that safe spot and lowering these lines because the unders have just been crushing the books, and they're just trying to equal it out. It looks like they've dropped the Phillies. Yeah, it looks like the Phillies is pretty much going to get rained out. They've dropped the pitchers and everything off of here. Because I thought that total was pretty low, around 7 as well. But, here again today, we got a lot of low numbers. Detroit, Houston's 8. Oakland, Minnesota. They don't even have a listed pitcher on my book for Oakland, Minnesota. I don't have a listed pitcher for Oakland. I've got one for Minnesota. But a lot of these numbers... Washington, Los Angeles, I don't have a listed
no, me neither.
Number on the total. So these books are working overtime, trying to figure out these totals. I got one more, and it is a total. I guess I'll just shoot that out and let you guys wrap it up from here. Brewers, Braves. Starting a 3-game series here down in Atlanta. Eric Lauer's on the hill. 4 games started, 2.0. 2-0 record, 1.93 ERA, 34 strikeouts in 23 innings. The man is mowing them down, but, he pitched against the Reds twice. So we'll see how it goes against a team that, like the Braves, that hit an amazing 227 for the year. We'll see how Eric Lauer probably still keep blowing them down with the Braves hitting 227. Braves bullpen day, Jesse Chavez. He's pitched in and out 12 innings, 2.34 ERA, 13 strikeouts in those 12 innings. These 2 guys coming out today are pretty decent pitchers. Bullpen game for the Braves, so they're going to be swapping them in and swapping them out. Total set at 8.5. We're going under. A lot of that's just going to be on if the Braves can cool down the Brewers' bats. The Brewers are hitting beach balls against Cincinnati. Let's see what the balls look like today against the Braves staff down in Atlanta. So I think under 8.5 will be my play in that game. Anybody on that at all, on that game?
No, I'm not. No, but it should be a good one.
Should be a good game. Should be a tight game. We'll see. Brewers might put up. They've been putting up 10 every day. They're just kind of used to it right now.
Pretty hot, man. You know what I'm saying? They might get that. They might get that win.
Yeah, I believe they're favored to win. That's even. It's right at even.
What's that line for the Brewers in that game?
It's an even Steven, like you.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like that. I like them Brewers, man. They've been
Brewers are
good.
Yeah, I
hot.
like the Brewers too.
Yeah, I like them. Yeah.
So,
Lauer, he's a
what?
trustworthy guy. I don't know about Chavez though.
Well, he's bullpen, so as long as he can get a couple innings and then switch it off to the next guy. Sometimes some games work out where you never get locked in on a pitcher. It just and then you got those matchups where three righties coming up. All right, we'll bring in a right-handed pitcher to throw it
I
all
know
off.
Tampa Bay, man, they pretty much mastered that. They like the starters of that
Yeah.
whole bull type of game. So they worked it pretty good. So yeah, it is a good strategy if you got some pitchers to do it with.
Oh, BP says consensus on the Brewers. I doubt we have a consensus. That nobody gave the Brewers a play. I just gave an under. Um, I got to see what they do in Game 1. Braves have had the day off yesterday. Brewers have been beating up on the Cincinnati Reds. I don't expect the slaughter to continue, but we will see. So, and I think that's where you two guys are. You're just not sure which way to go with this game. So there's no way we were going to do a consensus on
I
that.
I didn't really look at because pitchers wasn't listed yet. You know what I'm saying? But because at first I thought they were gonna start Joaquin Noah. So they switched.
Oh,
Yeah, so I know what the line was.
Yeah, I don't think it was on the board last night when I was doing my research, so I just kind of skipped over it.
Mm.
If I
all
can't get
right,
the
all right.
if I can't get the line that night, I don't look to fish the next morning when everything's been already picked apart.
Mm.
Yeah. No, I don't know if I saw it last night either, but I did see it this morning, and it's Lauer against Chavez, and I think the over set too high, so we're going under. Um, yep, Chavez, Lauer. What time you coming back? What time we coming back, Bo? 2:30 my time, 4:30 your time.
Yeah, 4:30 Central, 5:30 Eastern.
So there you go. We'll come back. We're still got baseball to talk about, but Bo and I will do some NBA. T-Mac's going to give his NBA before the show ends later here. And Bo and I will come back with some NBA and possibly some WNBA plays as well. It's
Nice
opening.
prop, nice prop tonight.
Got a prop there. Opening night in the WNBA. So some round ball action back in the NBA tonight. It was kind of lonely last night with no NBA, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Got some nice props tonight, man. Some ice on some plus money.
All right, so what's next? Anybody got anything in that Colorado Arizona game, or what you got there, Bo?
Yeah, I'm taking the under 4.5 in the first 5. Man, we got Merrill Kelly. Man, is looking like one of the best pitchers in MLB right now. He's only giving up 1 run in all his starts. So yeah, and he done win at least 6 innings in every game. So he gonna make it to 4 or 5. And we got the Rockets, man, on the road. They're a different team than when they're at home. So I think that he'll be able to limit the runs to them. Also, we got Chad Coolman on the mound for them. He's been looking pretty good for the Rockies. So I still think that even though the Arizona Diamondbacks have been looking pretty good, but I think their lineup is still kind of suspicious. So I'm not gonna trust them to put up too many runs today. So yeah, I like this total, man, to stay under. Like I said, we got 2 good pitchers on the mound, and I just think that Merrill Kelly, man, is gonna have zeros. I don't think he's gonna give up no runs. So yeah, I think 4.5 is too high. So yeah, I'm rocking with that under, man. It's at 115 on the money on with that under.
Very good. I have to agree there. T-Mac, you on the game?
Yep. I'm a little bit on the opposite side though.
Okay.
We can still both hit though. Thank God that hopefully that'll work out. Bo said most
Or
of it there.
somebody has to win.
That's right. That's right. I think Bo's when we go head to head, I think I'm like 1-4 against Bo, so not good for my side. But anyways, Bo said most of the stuff. The pitchers are really good for both teams. Colorado's batting though, they're 281 the last 7 days, so they're just a hitting team, guys. They've always been able to hit. They can hit. I know in playing in Colorado, you do hit a little better, but they're still hitting on the road too. Kelly's a great pitcher, but the one thing that sold me was that Colorado has seen Kelly enough times to get comfortable. They're going to be comfortable in the box against the guy. I know he's been pitching great. They've seen him 83 times. They put up 22 hits against him with a 246 average. So I do expect Colorado to get 1 to 2 runs off of Kelly. I know he's been great, but these ERAs aren't sustainable at a 1.27 all year. Same with Kuhl at a 1.9. They are going to give up runs at some point, but especially versus Colorado, who's one of the best hitting teams. So my play for this is Colorado's team total over 3.5 because I don't trust Arizona's bullpen either. I think they can bomb away and probably get 2+ runs off the bullpen to get over 3.5 runs quite comfortably. That was at -120.
All right, so there you go. There's a little bit of a window where both could hit, or somebody's gonna win. One of the two. What else, Bo? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think of that angle?
I say, man, anything can happen. When those bullpens get involved. That's why a lot of times, the first fives be the better of the two when you're looking at unders. Cause them bullpens just be imploding. So yeah, I could see them. If some kind of way that the Rockets can get to Merrill Kelly and knock him out of the game sooner than expected, but
the under makes a lot of sense in the first 5.
Yeah, in the first 5, yeah. I don't trust either team's bullpen. Yesterday, it was kind of iffy for the Rockies to cover that run line because they kept letting Washington just come back and score and score. So the Colorado Rockies bullpen is not good. Arizona bullpen is not good as well. When they was playing the Miami Marlins, those first 5, the pitcher was holding them down, but they'll always let Miami come back in the later innings to kind of almost come back and get the game. So yeah, so neither bullpen is trustworthy. So that's why I target the first 5 with that under.
Yep, makes perfect sense.
All right, sounds good. Anything else, Bo?
Yeah, man, it's gonna go back to San Diego, man. Just keep on fading the Miami Marlins, and then lost 5 in a row. I think they can make it 6 tonight. Got Yu Darvish going for the Padres. They do got a good pitcher going. I like Sandy for Miami. I just think right now they're just slumping, and I'm gonna take the team that got a little momentum in with the Padres. It's always good to rock with somebody who got Manny Machado on their team. So I think they'll get the win tonight. I'm just fading Miami, and like I say, they're 0-5. So we'll get the price at -130.
All right, fading Sandy Alcantara, taking the Yu Darvish angle. You on that game, TMAC?
No, I'm not. Don't really like Sandy on the road though, so I could see Bo's play coming through pretty comfortably.
Yeah, I bet that total set real low too. I almost guarantee, 6.5. Yeah, I don't see a big amount of runs. The first team to 2 or 3 wins that game too. That might be one of them nerfy plays for you there, Bo. No runs first inning. It's going to be juice 160 or better, I would guess.
Yeah, Darvish, he's been lights out, has he not?
Yeah, I'm gonna start picking my spot with them nerfies. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to start getting them with some plus money on the no runs in the first 5, because eventually, the longer you do that, paying that much juice, you're gonna be way down. You know what I'm saying? In duration of 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, the only way you're going to get plus is yes runs in the first inning. That's how you get plus.
I'm saying I'm kind of bag up off them. Because if you think about it, I just you think about it, man. You facing the top batters in that lineup in that first inning, and you really don't know if the pitcher's gonna be on their A game. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes these people are humans, so just like in basketball, you get a free shot, get hot. So I'll pick at least throw a free through balls to see if they game. You know what I'm saying? So last night, so we see 7 runs. And like I said, Tyler Walker has not given up a run in none of his starts for the season. Then he comes in yesterday's game, and give up 7. So, these are human people, so they don't always be on their A game. So I'm gonna ready pick my spots. I have been doing good with the team to score first. I hit a good one. I hit one last night with a nice price with Houston to score first. I got it minus 104. So I will be looking at those more than no run in the first inning. So I probably have one for the night. I'm still looking at the slate. So if I do, I'll probably bring it out tonight in the live tonight.
Yeah. Dawes is saying it's better to do second or third. Yeah, you're definitely right there, but the lines are usually a little higher too. And I'm just going to add to this conversation is no runs in the first inning just between this Marlins and Padres game. I show minus 160. And the other side of that coin is yes in the first inning, plus 120. That's a 40% difference. So if you lose 2 no's, it takes 3 wins, yes, to get back to even with all that juice differential there. So some of these props, they just get real juicy. A 160 should be on the other side of 145, not a 120. So the books are getting, real juicy with these plays. Because I don't want to lay 320 to win 200, but then I got to win, 3-120 just to get back to even.
For some reason, this year it's been real. It's a real popular bet, and bookmakers know that. That's why they making them so juiced up. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah, I don't mind taking them at 115. Like, let me find another game. That's probably a bad example, just because they're only expecting 6 runs. So in a game, let's say they're expecting 8-9 runs in. Let me find you one here, like the Reds game, 8.5 runs. The line here is it's 115 on either side. I don't mind making a bet like that because it's 5% more juice they're getting.
Right.
Yes, it's 115, no, it's 115. But when you've got a game where um, they're not expecting more than 7 runs the whole game, you're never going to get good value on Nerf in the first inning.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the Bieber Gausman matchup. No runs first inning. Minus 165, no. Plus 125, yes. So just no value there. No, none at all.
I was saying that to my girlfriend the other day, how the books have, it's really tough to get good value now. They really juiced every play right to the tits. So you really got to pick your spots wisely, I guess. Because like I said, I don't like to play anything over a minus 130. Because like you guys said, you get into the juice and it's not really a profitable system unless you're hitting 90%, which nobody does.
Right. Yeah. Those days you pick it and then it goes over, or they get the run, or like yesterday with the Mets. Then it takes days to make that up playing the same play. So
yeah.
A long run, you gonna be way down. You know what I'm saying? You can have a winning record. You know what I'm saying? You can be 40 and 30, and you can still be losing with those. You can still be down. You know what I'm saying? So it's fun. It's fun to do it because you can win a bet in 15 minutes or so and be gone. But I think that's why a lot of people do them. You know what I'm saying? Just try to get some quick cash. But it's definitely gonna kill your bankroll in the long run. So I'm gonna pick my spots. If I do them, like I said, if I do it in props, it's gonna be plus money. That's why I did the plus money prop with the strikeouts in 2 days.
yeah, so there you go. Slow and steady wins the race. Trying to get that fast cash sometimes won't work out.
No, we do these videos, man, not just to give out free plays, but also to teach. You know what I'm saying? This is a business. You know, you got serious when you placing your hard-earned cash on these games. So it's all about being smart. You know what I'm saying? So we do try to give out winners, but at the same time, we want to give out great bet information. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
Yep. Okay, any more baseball guys?
that's it for me, man. That's my ticket. Like I said, if I have any more, I will bring them out in the 4:30 live.
All right, sounds good. Yep, we'll come back there and do our NBA and possibly some WNBA closer to game time. I think a lot of it we're waiting to see what the status on Embiid is. I gave a play last week, busting it out with Booker's not playing, play this, play that, and Booker played, so it kind of pissed me off. Usually you don't get that in the playoffs, but it burned me last week, and with this Embiid situation, Philly playing at home, it's pretty critical. I would hold off on all bets on that game until you've got a word at least closer to when we come on or closer to even game time. Even when we come on, still may not have the right information. Dallas, Phoenix, pretty much know what you're working with. Game 3, Dallas is down 2-0. I think T-Mac's on that game. What you got, T-Mac?
Yeah, guys, I don't have a lot of information on it, though. I was just kind of sticking to baseball. But I did take Dallas in the first half, -1.5. Phoenix is favored to win the game, but Dallas is favored to win the half. Dallas being down 2-0 at home, they play really good at home. They play really good after a loss. They're obviously not going to want to lose this game. I think they're going to come out fucking balls to the wall. And Phoenix probably is too, but I think Dallas is obviously in a little bit more desperation mode. So it's not really an analytic play. It's just more of a situational bet. Dallas being at home after a loss, being down 2-0, I think, there's no really other option, I don't think.
Right.
All right, Dallas first half money line.
No, I took them at -1.5.
-1.5, giving up a bucket in the first half. So there you go. And B, listen, we got two different people saying two different things. So that's that's where we are right now because we don't know. It's pretty uncertain. He cleared concussion protocol, so doesn't tell us if he's playing. And then BP's got us at doubtful, but iffy for sure. So that tells us nothing either. So hold off on your bets in Miami, Philly.
Just look at the
Unless you
line.
really like Miami. If you love Miami, you might get it now. The line might change. Miami's laying about a point right now. Go ahead, Bill.
Yeah, I said just look at that line move. You know what I'm saying? That line move on. Look at that line move. Like I said, when the line first came out, it was like 1. Then it went to Miami -3. So now it's going back down. So that's kind of giving me a notion that he's gonna play.
I think he's going to play too.
Bo is right. The line is moved around. Miami's laying 1.5. It came out around 3.5. Yeah, it's tough to say, guys. If you like Miami, you better bet it now and plan on Embiid playing. And if you don't, it's a bonus. I guess is the way to look at it. And Philly, you make your bet planning on he don't play, and if he does, it's a bonus. I don't know. It's a crapshoot. He is a difference maker, though. So
Might just want to beat one of those games you just live bet it. You know what I'm saying? Just wait till the game come on, you'll know for sure. But like I said, we're gonna talk about it though. We're gonna have more information a little bit later.
Yeah. In a few more hours, we'll probably know. They'll be doing shoot around time we come on. So that game's at 4. What time we coming, Bell?
5:30 Eastern. So it's gonna be 4:30 Central. It's gonna be 2:30 on the West.
Oh shit, that game already started. Time we come on.
It come on that early?
Really?
Oh wait a minute. No, I'm all screwed up with the time. It's 4 p.m. my times, so it's 7 East. Time.
5:30 on the East.
It says in the Toronto Raptors, they make them play in the afternoon for Christ's sakes.
Yeah, this time change got me all screwed up. So, yeah, by then it'll be shoot arounds. What I originally said will be the case, right? What time will it be on the East when we come on, Bo?
5:30. So we're gonna have at least 30 minutes. So that'll be a perfect time, so we can know exactly what we're looking at.
That's 90 minutes before tip-off. We will know more by then.
Yes.
Very good. Very good. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. You guys got anything else? We'll wrap this up.
Yeah, man. Make sure to hit that live, man. I got a nice plus money player prop I'm gonna give out. So make sure to hit us up.
Nice
Yeah,
plus one.
I just want to say thanks to the chat. Thanks for you guys coming out. I appreciate John and Bo having me again. I really enjoy being here with you guys. So hopefully we have a great day and cash those tickets.
Appreciate you, man. Yeah, we
Thanks,
appreciate
guys.
it.
Yep. You're the legend. We got your fan club building over there in the comments section. So.
I'll be here for a while.
All right, guys. We'll see you soon.
All right, y'all.
Yes.
Have a good weekend, TMAC.
Yeah, you too.